Hi friends and everyone, welcome back to NetcodeHub channel. I am Frederick, as you know already, and I am happy to meet you today. In this video, we are going to talk about how to integrate Toast in your Blazor web application. Toast is very important. Maybe I know you've heard of Toast, you've used Toast before, but to someone who doesn't know Toast, it is just a notification that gets displayed either the top side, the left side of the screen, and it has its own custom time, and when the time exceeds, the toast fades off. So user do not have to close it, it got closed automatically. That is what we know as Toast. Now in this, how can you integrate Toast in a simple way? I have one package that we can use, and it's a Toast package, and trust me, you're going to love this package so much. Now let's see, this package is going to allow one to customize the title, to customize the header, and that's the title, and also to pass in your message. Aside from that, the toast has to last for a certain millisecond or time. You can customize it. You can customize the default one, and also if you want to override a default toast, so you can display all recent information or all recent messages in the same toast is going to be available. Else, if you want to also have each toast with each message, so one toast, one message, one toast, one message, you can also do that. This feature is also available. So let's go through this and I'll show you how to integrate this. Very simple way, 3 steps and you're done. I believe you're going to love it. Yes. Let's dive right into it and let's start. But make sure you have Visual Studio 2022 with .NET 8 installed. Okay. Now I'm going to create a new project in here. And on this project, I'm going to choose create new project. And this is going to be Blazor web app. So the name here is going to be Demo Toast in Blazor web app. I'm going to leave this code to the GitHub. So check this video description. You can also grab this. Hey, I forgot one thing. I do mention for people who are interested. You know that, isn't it? Yes. So if you are, I have an email down there. You can write it. Write to me through it. Very simple one. Okay. Now let's go to next, and we are going to choose .NET 8. As you can see here, note authentication type. For the interactive render mode, you're going to choose server. It cuts across. You can use it in the WebAssembly. You can use it in the auto. You can also use it in the server. Okay. So let's use one for this particular purpose. Let's create this project. You bear with me that the app is now created and it is ready, isn't it? Good. You have also yours created and it is ready as well. Let's go ahead and install this package. So click on solution, right click on dependencies, as you know already, and go to my Nugget packages. We're going to search for NetcodeHub. So now to type in NetcodeHub, all the packages that I have published, you're going to have them in order. Okay, so don't worry, type in NetcodeHub. If you want to find any package that I have published, NetcodeHub is going to do the magic for you. Now let's check it out. So we have about 5 packages now. These are the packages that we have, you and I, we have together. File upload, file download, and Modal. We have clipboard service. We're going to end the toast. Today we're going to talk about this toast. I've made a video on file upload, file download, Modal. So clipboard is going to be the next video right after this. So when you're done watching this, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned and I'll watch the next one. And you're going to love it as you're going to love this also. Alright, so now let's install the toast. And the toast here, I have 2 versions released. Now the first one is a 1.0, and in that I did not include the duration. So it was using the default duration that I set for it. So I thought about it and I said I want to make this I want to make it developer experience, right? I want developers to feel free and when using it. So I want you to customize the time. If it is too long, if it is too short, then do it yourself. That's the reason why I made the second version. Okay, so let's use the current one, 1.0.1, and now let's get this package installed. So you know the process, you have to accept, and now we're going away. Okay, so now this is done, and I believe so it has finished installing. Yeah, we can down close this peacefully. maybe we can run or build this project again to see if everything is intact. So build solution, and we got to see the output in here to check it out. As you can see, once succeeded means it has finished building this package. Alright, the next thing we're going to do here is, that's the first step to install the package. Second step here is to go to the component that you want to use it. That is the Toast. But you go to the program, you have to register the service in here. Okay, so I'm going to increase this so you can see it wherever you are. I believe this. Okay, now let's have a builder.services. So .toast, oh no, Toast, .add scope first, then have your Toast service. So this is Toast service. You want to use this, and it is coming from NetcodeHub.Components.Packages.Components. No, Toast. Yeah, it sounds weird, right? Very long, but don't worry. That is so you can have this. Okay, so we have this created or injected, and fantastic, we're done. Let's go to the second stage. The third stage here, it is to, we can put it in the import.razor so we can use this over the application, but for now you want to work on the home page, so we can inject it here. Let's see. So inject, that is the right one. Then here, just Toast service will do it. So Toast service, control period, you have to also include the same namespace, and I will say this is Toast service. That is the third step, right? Now let's see. Now once you're done here, what we're going to do here is include the Toast itself. So this is the Toast component, include this. Now in that, there are some parameters that we need to provide. You can see duration. Now what does this? The duration here, it is the time that you want to, as you can see, it is the time that you want to the system to, the Toast to last for. Default is 3000 milliseconds, that is 3 seconds. So if you want to set it, you can leave it, or you can make it the same 3000. So let's say this is, we're going to make it as 4000 here. Aside from that, we have this icon CSS. So maybe we have a Bootstrap class installed, then we want to actually use this. Okay, so for example, we can have maybe Bootstrap icon installed. I want to show you everything so you know how to work with it. So I'm going to, or we are going to install class in here. So I click on this www folder, I click on add, then go to client side library. In that, we need Bootstrap icons. So let's see what Bootstrap icons, have you found yours? This is what I'm talking about, 1.11.3. Make sure you check all this, and I click on install. Down here is going to restore this operation, and when it is done, we're going to have this Bootstrap icon folder in here. So let's wait for a while this does a magic for us. Oh, it didn't take long at all. Okay, so now we have it here. Now what we're going to do here is we can just click on, oh, that is frozen, don't worry. We go to click on the app.razor. That's where you have the structure of application, and in that we're going to add the CSS link here to this application. So we can see my machine is it's frozen, right? So do yours, and maybe I also do mine when this is off. Okay, now fine. So we go to click on this app.razor. Okay, now we go to this Bootstrap font, and now bootstrap.icon.css. I'm going to copy this minified version, and I'll paste it here. Okay, so I have it here, bootstrap icon.css, and that is this one. So in here, because this has been specified already, so we need not to add that. Okay, now let's save this. When we are done, we go to the home page. Now we have the Bootstrap installed. So in here, we can add CSS icon class. Now this icon class, in Bootstrap class, you have bi check. So that is when it is success. Okay, so bi check. That is the icon that you want to set. We can make this dynamic. We can create a variable here that you can bind it but for now you want to maintain only one, you can just create a string property, assign this here, and I can just change it based on the message that you want to display to the user. But for now you want to maintain this. The next one here is persist. Now what does this mean? In case I want to, let's set this to default is set to true. Let's see, so here we're going to set this to, the default is true, yes, so you can set this to false, and I'm going to show you the reason why, or how this persists here, the magic this guy can do. Okay, now once you are done, what's the next thing to do? You know, we have a toast service, so the most important thing here is also, check this, all these are just optional. Okay, so maybe we can just comment this, control K, see, let's comment this, let's add the toast again. Okay, and now let's see, what we need to do here is this, add this ref, and now this ref, we are going to use this toast service dot toast component. Take note, this is the most important thing. Okay, now we're going to have our buttons, and this button going to have maybe show toast, and maybe show toast will be okay. So let's have button, let's decorate it small. We have our strap, that's a BTN primary, and we can say on click we can talk about show toast. I wanted to write post. Okay, so show toast. Now let's write method definition for this. So down here, you know what to do, isn't it? Yeah, do that. Also do my, let's see who finishes, void, then show toast, and now this is going to mark up using this lambda expression. We can have the toast service dot, you can see we have show success toast, show danger toast, show info toast, show error toast. Let's go in for the success. So the success, it needs our title and our message. So what's our title? So custom title, then message, this custom message. Okay, so that is it. That is all that you need to do. Just one line of code and you're done. Okay, let's test this and see if it's going to work or it is not going to work. So let's run this and check it out. Alright, so you can see it is ready now. If I click on this, you can see nothing happens. Yeah, you know the reason. I believe you also know, because you know there's a web app and we did not specify any interactivity type. So definitely it's not going to work. Trust me, whether you click on it 1,000 times, it is not going to work unless we add this. Okay, so let's have it as interactive since we made it as a server. Let's rerun this again, and now surely it must work. Okay, so remember that here we did not specify any optional parameters here. We just we just assign the reference, and that is all. And that's the most important thing in here. The rest, if you don't do it, it is already okay, except the icon class. The duration is there. Persist also set to default, so it will still work. Now let's check it out again. Oh, okay, so it is ready. If I click on this, see what happens. Yes, this is our toast. Now check it out. You can see it is off. So default time is set to 3 seconds, and then when 3 seconds elapses, then it's gone. Check it again. I click on this, and I can see we have custom title, custom message. You can see, where is it again? It is off. This is for what? Success. We are going to duplicate this and now check it for success, error, danger, and etc. Okay. Now with this, we've installed this, so we can actually, I'm going to grab this here. Let's add it. Okay, so you have duration 4, and now with this one, let's make it maybe 500 so you understand this better. And now there's a BR check for the icon. Now let's rerun this again. Now check the duration, the time that's going to take to fade off. Okay, check it up and see. We also must have this icon beneath for this success toast. Yeah, I'm going to run it. Are you watching? So I'm going to click on it again. Now check it out. You can see off, it is gone. Check it out again. It is off. It is off. Now see what's going to happen. If I click on this many times, you can see I still have it off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. You can see that? You see that? You see it? You see it? Good. That's the reason why. That is the use of this persist to force. Now let's say this is true, and now check it out. This is true. Let's see if hot reload is working. I'm going to reload this again. Now click on this. Click on this. Okay, unless. Okay, good. So you can see, check it out again. You can see we have this icon in here. Have you seen? There's an icon. Have you seen the icon that we did? That's the bootstrap icon. You see that? And if I click on it again, you can see, check it out. You can see it is coming, isn't it? Have you seen? Let's increase the time. You can see this is too short for us, okay? Let's make it 4,000. No, 400, 4,000. Oh, okay, so it is fine now. Now check it out. You see? So here persist is true. It means it's going to persist as soon as it creates the first component. It's still going to leave it there. And now when you click on it again, the first component is going to be alive, and it's going to create another one. You see that? So that's why I name it persist. So it's going to leave it there and now create an instant. You can see that? Good. So that is it. So when you set persist to false, it tells you that here it's going to maintain only one instance, and it's going to override this instance anytime you click on show toast. And you can also add this custom icon. As you can see, it is been here. You can also add it. I made it flexible for developer experience like you to enjoy. Okay, so that is let's say this is show success. Now you know all these. I'm going to just show success. Let me just copy this. So I'm going to copy this, and instead of success, I'm going to say error. There's going to be info, and there's going to be what again? I've forgotten. What do you think? Dot. We have info, error, success, danger. Yeah, we have it. So danger. Okay, so we're going to create 3 buttons in here, or even, yeah, let's create 3 buttons. I think so. So we have 1, 2, 3 as well. So show error. There's gonna be error. We have info. There's gonna be what? Info. We have danger, and there's gonna be danger. So show danger, show info, then error. Okay, now this is custom type. So instead of this, there's going to be an error type. So we say show error, and this is what? Info. So show info, and now this is danger. Okay, that's what that we need to do. We're going to run this again now and check it out. Yeah, so we have all of them displayed using this hot reload. So show success, it is working. Show error, it is working. Show info, it is working. Show danger, it's also working. You see that? So check it out. I'm going to click on it again and see. You have all. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that nice? Don't you love it? I believe you do. Then if you haven't subscribed, you make sure you do subscribe to this channel. And also install this package, very simple one, and try to use it in all your projects, and even tell others as well. Alright, so I'm going to leave this to the GitHub, and I'll put the source code under this video description so you can check it out. The next one, I'm going to talk about Clipboard. How do you implement Clipboard in Blazor applications? How do you copy text to Clipboard? How do you paste it from Clipboard in your app? Watch out for the next one. So then, take care, and I'm going to catch you up the next one.